Alright people, welcome back. You don't know, it's your boy Kamani Brown, and today I'm going to be speaking some more on storage and their iPhone. Now, I've covered this many times on this channel. Now, I'm just going to go over everything. A lot of questions were asked and I'm trying to patch all the potholes here. Now, of course, I'll have all the videos linked in the description below, linked up in cards up top here, and let's just have some fun, people. Now, going to the very beginning, if you have an older iPhone, from the iPhone 14 series back to maybe the iPhone 8 series, this is what you need: the SD card to Lightning reader, right? And the USB 3.0 to Lightning reader. Both of these are invaluable if you have an older iPhone that uses the Lightning connection, and they work flawlessly. You can copy any file type, from photos, videos, documents, PDFs, JPEGs, PNGs, MOVs, MP4s, VLC files, repository files, anything, pretty much anything that is stored on your iPhone, you can copy across, just like any other storage device. Now, this is pretty straightforward. Of course, this works with their standard SD card. You just push it in. If it's a micro SD card, such as this one, of course, many of them come with adapters, so you simply drop it in and it's pretty much good to go. Pretty straightforward. You plug it in, you go into your Files app. Of course, I'll be having clips here throughout the video, and of course you'll be seeing the process here on this. I can't show you how this works on this, of course, because this is the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So this uses the USB Type-C port. Thank you, Lord. You guys will soon see the entire process is pretty much the same exact thing, step by step. I'm going to be showing you guys all of that shortly. Now, this is special. You can actually do many more things with this. It's even cheaper than this, and you can actually connect not just flash drives, but of course SSDs, and even this, the mechanical hard drive. However, you will need a powered USB hub to get that working. It's not worth the hassle. Just invest in a good SSD or flash drives. I mean, these things are cheap nowadays. This, however, is a special one. I'll soon tell you guys what this really and truly is. This is not a regular flash drive, people. Now, getting back to this, yet again, the process is the same. I'll link the videos down below. I'm moving down the line. Now, coming up to the USB-C era, yet again, thank you, Lord. The iPhone 15 series. Thank you for stepping into the present and the future, Apple. Now, what makes this thing a godsend now is that you pretty much have less restrictions. Now, I've created a video where I created this Frankenstein setup where you pretty much just use this, a MagSafe wallet with a MagSafe capable case, or without if you want to risk running it raw, and then you just slap it right on. Get one of these, a USB-C extender. You connect this, which yet again, this is something special. This is actually a USB 3.1 Gen 2 flash drive, so it gives you speeds up to 10 gigabits per second. So it has two different connections: USB Type A, USB Type C. USB Type C is what we care about. You plug it into the extender. You might want to actually take this off. Get the flash drive up in there. You simply plug it in and you're good to go. Slim, works with cases, you can take it anywhere, very practical. Of course, you have the LED light indicating that it has power, and that's it. You go into Files, there it is. It's called Max 1. You go in there, bam, there's everything, right? Can operate just like any other external storage device, just like how you use it on your Mac or your PC or whatever. And it's pretty much the same for these on older iPhones. When you make the connection, this is how the setup is. It's exactly the same. You go in, there's the folders. Now, running a demo to show you guys how this works across the board, whether you're using an older iPhone with one of these or one of these, or one of the new generation iPhone 15 series with one of this setup, an SSD such as this one, an NVMe SSD, which is just basically a faster variant of this, USB hub, which I'll soon get to that. It's pretty much all the same. Alright, hold on peeps. Before we proceed any further, there's one very important thing that you need to do before you get started, and that's formatting your storage device. Now I'm actually going to show an example using this USB drive. Of course, it's the same exact method for a SD card, a SSD, or even a mechanical hard drive. Now I'm going to do a quick example here using a Mac. Now you either use Spotlight Search, or you can go in your Launchpad, go in Other, and it's usually right here, Disk Utility. Go in there, and this is what you want, this is what you will see. This is pretty much what you're going to do. In the case of a Mac, I'm connecting this to this USB-C hub here. I'm going to plug this right into the machine right about now. And here it is right over here. And next what you're going to do is, of course, select the drive over here, and you have an option over here to erase it. This is pretty much where you go to format the drive. You press that, it comes up here, you can rename it if you want, and this is where the magic happens. You want to select exFAT, and then you press erase. Give it a few moments, and that's it, done. That's all you really need to do. It's now empty, in the right format, ready to go with your iPhone. Now for Windows PC, it's pretty much the same. However, you'll be using a different application called Disk Management. The interface is different, but the principle is pretty much the same. That's it. Now let's continue with the video. Now let's go into Photos. Of course, I have a plethora of pictures right here. I want to answer one of the main questions asked in the comments from my previous videos. Yes, you can copy multiple files at the same time. You don't really have a limit on this. Of course, the more you try to copy, the longer it will take. So now I will select multiple pictures and even toss in this video. It's a short clip, but it's a video file nonetheless for good measure. And of course, you come to here, you share, you scroll down, you press save to files, and scroll right back out. Here it is, the Max 1, which yet again is this, the SSD flash drive as I would call it because of how fast it is. You press it, you come in here. I'm actually going to create a folder as well, call it test. Done. Currently empty, and I just simply press save, and there it is. Everything went in. Let's go back into files, go back into Max 1, go into the test folder, and there's everything. Right here it is, a random calculation, some vehicle pictures here. That's pretty much it. This image as well, this car tire, and this is a video. It plays perfectly. This little zoom test video there works flawlessly, and there it is. Multiple files, multiple file types if you count the video. Now when you copy it this way, let's check the info. It copies it right over in its original format. However, if you want to copy them over in JPEG format, if you want to use them on multiple devices, you simply go back into Photos yet again. For good measure, let me select multiple pictures, right? So let me select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah. Press up, you press copy, go back to the device, test, you hold it down, and you press paste, right? Now when you check them, there it is, JPEG, and it's the same for all of them. They're all JPEG images now. So that's another trick you guys could write down. That's pretty much it. It's quick and simple, painless. And this is the same for everything, whether it's the newer iPhone, the older ones, it's the same exact setup, nothing different. The only thing different, of course, is the port. This setup yet again is my run and gun filming setup because you can film directly to storage devices now, especially in that brand new 10-bit Apple log, which really and truly comes in clutch for high quality uncompressed video. And that's about it. You don't have to disconnect this like how you would on a PC or a Mac. You simply plug it out and that's it. Just take it off. Now just to show you guys how this thing works with this, the USB-C Hub. Now this is one of the new things that I love about the new iPhones, right? Yes, it's fairly old technology at this point. I mean, Androids have had them forever at this point. Most electronic devices and computers have had these ports for quite a while, but it's still good if you're invested in the Apple ecosystem to have this function. Let's plug this in. I'm gonna fill all of these holes now, people. Let's get this going. Bam. Let's put this in here. Bam. Let's get this out. Now I could use either one, but I'm using this one. Bam. And yes, even this. Now the thing is with the mechanical drive, yet again, no matter what, you will need additional power. These things are power hungry. These are power vampires, so to speak. It's old technology, you don't know, uses a lot of power. So go back into files. Let's just show you guys everything here. Everything that I plugged in so far, you can see for yourself, which is what? 1, 2, 3 devices so far. And guess what? 1, 2, 3. The Max one, the U green, the Max one, which is this, of course. The U green, which is this 2.5-inch SSD drive that I have right here. And of course, this Samsung SD card that you see right here. Now, it's all there. Now let's connect this, and you guys will see what I'm talking about right here. Bam. It's plugged in. As a matter of fact, it's so power hungry, it killed everything on screen, right? So what you need is this. Now this, of course, is a power adapter. I'm plugging this into the power delivery port that you see right there. What you have to do, pretty much remove it. Plug it in, of course. Everything now has juice, everything now has power. And then you connect this once more. There you go. Watch it populate one at a time. The U green, Samsung SD card, and the Max one, and the last one, and the slowest one to the party, of course, the Western Digital mechanical drive. Right, so they're all there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's it. That's the thing I love about this. You can go in each one of them, you know, bam, and go in each and every single one of them. You can read from every single one of them. You can copy in between them. For example, let's go back to the Max one here. I'll just copy over the test folder by itself. Let's just do a simple copy, go back out. Let's copy it to, you know, the U green. Just drop it here, paste, bam, there's a test folder. There's all the files, including the video here, which works. Everything works flawlessly. Let's go back out. And just to show you guys, there's no funny business with the mechanical drive, which is the Western Digital here. Let's make a copy here as well, paste. Of course, it's going to take quite a bit longer simply because it's a mechanical drive, but it got the job done. Here's everything here, as you guys can see, including the video. See, everything here works. And let's get back out to this. Here's the pictures. Of course, it's a lot slower, so every now and then something might load, but that's it. All the files right there. And it's even charging, as you guys can see up here. Mine has stopped at 80%. For the sake of longevity of the battery itself, I've actually limited mine to 80% on the new 15 Pro Max. And that's pretty much it, people. As I said, the methodology is exactly the same across all models of iPhone up to maybe the iPhone 8 series. I'm hearing people in the comments having issues with the iPhone 7 series and below. Apologies yet again. If you have an older iPhone to that age, proceed at your own risk. However, if you have an older iPhone that's not the 15, such as this one, with the USB Type-C port, you will need these. The Lightning to SD card reader and the Lightning to USB 3.0 connection. If you want to see these things being used live in living color, of course, yet again, I'm reiterating, I've linked the videos in the description below for you guys to check them out. However, hopefully this has answered all the questions. Of course, feel free to hit me up in the comments below. I will be actively answering any questions that you may have, any suggestions that you may have as well. Yet again, people, thanks for tuning in. You don't know, I'll appreciate a like, subscribe, and of course, hitting that little notification bell so you know when the next video is out. See you guys in the next one, people. Peace out and take care.